How did there get to be so many different types of rocks in the world? Well, one reason is chemical weathering. Today, you will learn about the two types of chemical weathering and then do a science investigation. If you look at rocks in a rock collection, you may see rocks of all different shapes, sizes, and colors. This is because of weathering when rocks are broken down. Chemical weather uses chemical reactions to change rocks. Chemical weathering usually happens in the top layer of rocks and in hot and humid areas. It takes many years to see the result of chemical weathering. The first type of chemical weathering is carbonation. Have you ever felt little bubbles popping in your nose when you take a drink of soda, or heard the sound when you open a new bottle of soda? You are feeling and hearing carbon dioxide being released. Carbon dioxide and other chemicals are also released into the atmosphere because of pollution from cars and factories. The result of this is known as acid rain. Did you know there is acid in the rain that falls on our Earth? While it doesn't usually hurt plants and animals, it can affect the rock. Carbonation happens when acid rain combines with rocks and changes the way they are formed. Limestone and feldspar are two types of rocks that change when acid rain falls on them. The changed rocks become a cave or even a sinkhole, like this one. Another type of chemical weathering is oxidation. Have you ever left your bike out or a metal toy outside for a few weeks? Did you notice that some of the metal parts turned red or rusted? If you leave it outside for a very long time, it might have even started to break apart. This happens because that metal was exposed to an element we need to survive, oxygen. Isn't it interesting that something so valuable to us can also become something destructive to something else? Oxidation is the second type of chemical weathering. Oxidation happens in rocks when they are exposed to oxygen. These rocks change to that red or rust color because the oxygen has changed the chemical makeup of that rock. The most common examples is rock containing iron. If you ever see a rust-colored rock, it has been oxidized.